When it comes to buying new fishing luggage, it can all get a little bit out of hand, unless of course the guys from NGT are involved. And then it's all kind of painless. Let's take a look. So today we are taking a look at two brand new additions to the NGT Luggage range, both of which really do lend themselves to that spring sort of seasonal fishing, short sessions, maximum attraction, getting the most out of your time on the bank. First up, we have the NGT Deluxe glug bag with 5 included glug pots. Now at first glance, this will seem pretty basic and pretty standard. We've all seen this type of thing before, but this one has a couple of really nice features that elevate it above the rest. The external of the bag is made from a 600D polyester. Of course, it comes in that standard olive green colour that NGT use throughout their entire luggage range. It's tough, it's durable, and can withstand everything that you might throw at it while on a session. The construction of the bag seems slightly rigid, almost toughened if you like. It helps to keep the bag keep its shape and offers a little bit of protection to your secret spring special hook baits. There's a nice convenient handle on the top of the bag just to make transportation easy and obviously getting in and out of your rucksack or carry-all. The dimensions come in at 29 centimeters by 12 centimeters by 11 centimeters. Upon undoing the twin zipper heavy duty zip, you'll gain access to the internal of the bag. The first thing you're going to notice is the handy elasticated loops on the back of the lid. Perfect for things like scissors or baiting needles. There's also a small sleeve to house boilie stops. Basically everything that you're going to need while rebaiting a rod. It helps to keep you fishing as efficient as possible. The main section of the bag is almost like a small shelving unit to hold 5 hookbait tubs. Now these are not your standard hookbait tubs that you would get your tub of pop-ups in that you buy from the tackle shop. These have been specifically designed with glugging baits in mind, and because of that they have a couple of features that really do set them apart and make them so much better. There's an internal tray that sits neatly in these glug tubs, and it has drainage holes in it to allow any excess liquid to drip into the base of the pot. And this goes a very long way to making sure you don't get covered in whatever you're glugging your hook baits in when you're trying to retrieve one to put onto your rig. These hookbait glug tubs enable you to coat your wafters or pop-ups in a way which is far more effective and far more even than the traditional putting the liquid into a standard pop-up tub. Each individual hookbait will end up with a nice glaze on it rather than being submerged in the liquid. So with these you can just add your glug to the hookbaits, tighten the lid on tight and give the pot a little shake, knowing that all of the hookbaits will be glazed inside of the pot. Then a couple of days later you can just go back to them, give them another shake and re-glaze the hookbait. It enables you to enhance all of the hookbaits evenly and completely mess free over a short period of time. Eventually your chosen hookbait enhancement will seep to the core of your pop-ups or wafters, and then and only then will your secret spring specials be ready to take to the lake. You will also be pleased to know that the screw top lid on these has a substantial rubber seal to avoid any kind of leakage. We have all been that person where their standard pop-up tub has leaked in the bottom of their carry-all. It's just not very much fun. Next up, we have the NGT Solo Cooler Bag, and this is a bag aimed at those of you that like to keep mobile while you're out on the bank. The perfect size for packing basically your meal deal that you managed to grab in a rush while you were on the way to the venue. The outside of this bag is made from the 600D polyester material, once again in that standard NGT olive green. You've got a small double zipped pocket on the front, perfect for your wallet and your keys, and then on either side of the bag you've got 2 mesh pockets. These are big enough to house a bottle of water or a bottle of Coke, whichever your preference may be. There is also an adjustable shoulder strap to make sure that carrying your lunch around the lake is hassle-free. Moving on to the inside, we have got a heavily insulated foil-lined section. As I said, it's perfectly sized for basically a meal deal. So a sandwich, a packet of crisps, a chocolate bar, and then you can either pop your drink on the inside or in one of those mesh pockets. To get the very best out of this bag, a small freezer pack could be added and you'd basically be carrying a mini fridge around the lake. However, the installation is more than efficient enough to keep your chilled food chilled for a couple of hours without doing anything extra other than just putting it in the bag. When it comes to the dimensions, you've got 24 centimeters by 21 centimeters by 20 centimeters. So as I said, a nice compact bag, perfectly sized for your lunch. Pricing in true NGT fashion, these things are an absolute steal. The Deluxe glug bag comes in at just $14.95, and when you consider a similar styled glug tub comes in at $6.99 on its own, and 5 are included with this bag, makes it a bit of a no-brainer. The solo cooler bag comes in at around $11.95, which again is an absolute bargain. If you're in the market for a small compact cool bag for day sessions, it's going to be really quite hard to beat. And of course, both of these handy bags are available from all NGT stockists. Whether that's online or in store, it's going to be nice and straightforward for you to be able to get your hands on them. If you found this video useful or entertaining, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.